You know what I'm pointing at right now? I'm pointing at a skate park, or transition, I guess, in the new EA Skate. It's one of the few things that I really haven't dedicated much time to, because I've been so focused on, you know, exploring what's new in the game, what you can, what you can't do, all of that stuff. I haven't spent much time, like, just flowing around like we're doing now. Come on. I'm still getting a hang of the controls, but when it works, it feels really good. Like, you can see those little 50-50s to drop back in. Where was I earlier? Shout out to the homie Mystical. I was actually streaming this on this channel yesterday, and he gave me sort of like a crash course on like that was, I guess that was the cool thing about multiplayer. He would use the like pointing emotes and then use the how else do you do it? This thing. Your turn. Like he was like walking me through how to do things without being in like a Discord call. It was kind of like gimmicky, but it worked. We'll start here though. I really only have 2 tricks. I can do axle stalls or 50-50s and 5-0 stalls or 5-0 grinds. But boom, axle stall, get back in. The camera was a little wonky, but if we go to like the we'll do a tripod cam. No, right here. The actual trick itself, it looked decent. I'm not the biggest fan of how like absurdly, like you would never power slide that early into an axle stall, but the way you just kind of flow back in, a little jerky on the animation, but it feels fine when I'm playing. I wonder if I can get away. I still, I suck at pumping. Boom. Boom. There it is. I need to like start that power slide later, because I'm starting the power, like in real life, you're not power sliding into a 50-50, but I think in the game that is the input you need to give it. But maybe I can get away with doing it at like the last second. Let's see, pump. Was that any better? Or was that more the same? That was like a little better. Yeah. I don't know if, I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna improve on the animations and mechanics, but I can't confidently say that. And then the only other trick that I know how to do is, well, okay, hold on. Boom. There it is. Just a little 5-0 stall. That's really it. It's funny because I really play these skateboarding games like I do in real life, and I think it's because it's my same brain, you know? So even though in a video game the possibilities are essentially endless compared to what I do in real life, because real life I'm blocked by a skill issue, my skateboarder brain like picks my in-game trick selection based on what I can and can't do in real life, which is funny because I suck at skating transition in real life. So, oops, whoa, mega pump. Hold on. I suck at skating transition in real life the same way that I suck at skating switch and nollie in real life. And I notice in game, I don't skate that much transition and I don't do that much switch and nollie because my brain is like, oh, you can't do that, but it's a video game. I can do whatever I want. It was the same thing in Skate 3. God, those back 3 no complies look so good. But how like Skate 3 has some amazing transition physics, but I just neglect them. Like I'm actually legitimately bad at it in game. So I want to try to avoid that pitfall in the new Skate. And we're going to practice just cruising around. See how good it is? I've actually got a lot of comments saying that the transition skating in this game isn't that good, which is kind of what sparked me wanting to... Oh, I'm doing the wrong input, that's why. I'm trying to do kickflip nose blow. No. Kickflip nose blow. Kickflip nose bone. Get out of it. Come on. Am I doing the wrong input? I don't know. A lot of people are saying they don't like it. So I kind of wanted to try it for myself. And so far, I am liking it. However, you know, transition skating's never been my strong suit. I don't have a bunch of hours in Skate 3 to compare it to. So I'm just going off like initial first impressions, I guess. Going over my settings really quick, because there are some things that I had to fine tune that the homie Mystical on stream actually helped me with. If we go over here to gameplay, I adjusted my camera settings too. I'm not sure if you noticed. We have a big one for me was anti-pumping. I didn't really know this existed, but it makes perfect sense. It says automatically anti-pump when quickly riding over humps, so you stay on the ground instead of getting air. because with this off, which I think it is by default, I'd be over here trying to do what I was doing earlier, like practice axle stalls and whatnot over there. But whenever I go to push in, I like drop to flat. I'm like, dude, these transition physics are ass. That's not good, you know? But then you go over to, I still suck at navigating these menus. I forget what's what and where is where. Anti-pumping on. Now when you push, like magnets you to the transition. Whee! There. Kickflip. I'm gonna call it kickflip nose blows from here on out. Another one that I have that is kind of cheating, which you saw, like I just got a mega pump off of that. That would be, come on, it's called like semi-auto pumping or something. It's gotta be here somewhere. Semi-auto, but there it is. One pump grants full power, removing the need for precise timing. So it's sort of like the transition version of grind alignment. Like it's making it easier for me. It's like a cheat code, a cheat essentially. It's not very realistic. I'm gonna get those comments because I'm so bad at transition skating. I still like don't time my pumps right all the time, so I'd find myself getting frustrated. I guess that was decent, but that's why I turned it on. That is completely all preference. And forward to pump I have on, pretty self-explanatory. In Skate 3, you use the triggers to pump. So if you hold your trigger, you grab the board. You can do early grabs and whatnot. But if you sort of tap your trigger, you like squat down. Let's see if I can show you in the replay there. See how we're squatting down and then unsquatting to simulate that pump. The animations are a little exaggerated in my opinion, but it's whatever. So you can still do that, or drink some water. You can still do that, or you can pump directly with your left stick. It's sort of just preference. I have them both on, so I can just pick and choose whatever feels right. There's really not much transition in the game. Like the map, I've talked about how the map is really flat. There's not really that much to like I guess over here, even that's not really transition. Where we are right now, this little skate park is really it for like actual, I mean, there's a couple, like I think there's a backyard pool somewhere, but this is sort of it for like a flowy, you know, transition skate park. Let me set a marker. Oh God, that's so narrow. Set a marker up here. I want to try just some back and forth, like skating at like a half pipe. Did that pick up on camera? I can't even drink water. So, ooh, wait, can I set a marker like this? Will that bring me back? No, damn it. All right, drop in. Oh, see, okay. Now I feel like I have like the basic input. Now it is a skill issue because now it's timing the pumping. Boom, get back in. Kickflip nose blow. Oh God, I only know how to do one trick. Hold on. I really gotta like think about what I'm doing. So I like starting it off with the axle stall or the 50-50. We'll just do a regular nose bone. And then a 5-0, because that's the only other trick I know how to do. Something else, I feel like based on how this video is going, I have to give you this disclaimer. Similar to Session, I feel like with this game, because a lot of people don't have access to the game yet. So you have influencers, creators like myself, they're like, this feels so good, but you look at the gameplay, it looks like garbage. There's a difference between looking good and feeling good. Because I would always say like Session feels so good, like it feels realistic. You have to, you know, kind of bend each stick and get your board to tweak out and you have full control. But then you go on the replay editor, it looks super choppy and not fluid, but like it feels great. And that's sort of what I'm talking about here with transition skating is like I'm absolute garbage at it. Even like the whole power slide in, the weird glitchy bump out. Like I wouldn't say it looks phenomenal, but controls wise, like I feel in control. Ooh, I wonder if I can backtail. I feel in control. Like I like how it feels. I can definitely acknowledge it doesn't look super fluid, you know? If we go to the Skatepedia, do they have, are like transition tricks a thing? Like transition grinds or no? They have grabs, they have regular grinds, but I don't think they have like transition physics or whatnot, or transition tutorials. Because I wonder if you can do like backsmith grind. Like imagine being able to backsmith like the back end of like deep end of a pool. That'd be so sick. That's what, for the most part, every skate game out is lacking right now. Because I was kind of trying to mess with it. You'd think in real life, you can get into a 5-0 and then you would dip your front down, like at an angle to dip into a smith. Oh yeah, how'd I do that? Go, wait. Oh God. I don't think it's like, it's very glitchy still, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say, right? Where you'd think... Oh, it's so sensitive on the stick. Oh, hold on. We got to go into a replay for a sec. Right there. That's a Smith. I don't know how I got there, but that leads me to believe that it is possible. See now. Yeah, but see if I go... you know what? Hold on. Let me add my controller overlay here, and then we'll pop this thing. I'll just have it on for a little bit so I can show you sort of what I'm doing. So you can see it's all, so the left stick is sort of how you initiate into it. You can see I'm using that left stick to power slide, and then it's also how you dismount. Just hold down and it pulls you back in. But the right stick is where you can, dictate what the board does. So now I'm holding down, whoops. I'm holding down on that right stick, and we're, doing a 5-0, similar to how it'd be on a rail or whatever. But the difference is on a rail, like, you should be able to do Smiths and feebles and whatnot, but I can't figure it out here. Boom. What about like blunts? If I just hold, no? I've done a blunt though, I just don't really know how. I don't know how I did it, but I've done these things. Like front 5-0. The tricks that I know how to do feel good. And that's why, like, I just don't know if I'm battling tricks that aren't even in the game yet, trying to do backsmith grinds and blunts and whatnot, or if it's just a skill issue. I think that's where I'm a little confused. Turn our controller overlay off for now. I like the clean interface. And then I think there's still inverts or like hand plants, except I forget how to do them because I never did them in Skate 3. It's like either RB or LB. Maybe it's LB. What is it again? How do I do it? These ones I know are in the game because I was doing them. I just forget. And why is that just launching me off? It's like an insta bail. How to hand plant in Skate 3. I'm really watching a Skate 3 trick tip.
If you want to, you can start with a
Wait, this isn't Skate 3. This is a real hand plant tutorial. He's teaching me how to hand plant on a little mini ramp like this?
Dip into a little air, shift your weight to your hand as you plant,
no way.
bring your board in where your hand is.
That's way sicker than Skate 3. Damn, okay, I'll save that trick tip for later. I want to learn how to do it in Skate 3 though. RB. I could have swore that I was trying that. Oh. I think I was doing too many. I was doing like RB and something on the stick or RB and a trigger because I'm an idiot. Yeah. Oh, see, that's where that semi-auto pump kind of got me and shot me up in the air. A third trick to our transition skating trick repertoire though. Now, here's what I want to do. We're going to drop in, axle stall, come back in, kickflip. Oh, that's supposed to be a kickflip nose bone. Hand plant. Oh, I need more speed. I'm getting overwhelmed. Boom, boom. Yep. Come on down. Boom, boom. I'm doing every trick except the one trick I know how to do. There it is. That's what I'm trying to do. Boom, boom. And come on in. There. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting overstimulated here, but it's a skill issue at this point. Drop in 50-50. That's feeling consistent. I'm able to do that. For whatever reason, I'm still getting confused on that trick. There. Yep. And now the only other trick I can do is a 5-0. And now what? Another kickflip crossbone or nose bone. Oh man. Let's see how that replay is looking. Set up a tripod down at the bottom here. I hope they add like a fisheye filter and whatnot. Set our tripod. Yeah, a little something like that. And here we go. Whoa, we're getting like a choppy replay, like dropping frame. It's just a frame rate issue on the camera that I'm using to film in game, obviously. My tape is corrupt. Axle stall. See what I mean? Like, it doesn't actually look very good. It feels way better than it looks. Hand play. It actually looks like garbage, if I'm being honest. But I promise it feels cool, all right? You'll have to try it for yourself. Yeah, That's more transition skating than I ever did in my entire Skate 3 career. Now that we have a whopping 3 tricks that we know how to do, I wanna... This is where I'm gonna struggle, because this is where I struggle in real life. Just like flowing through the park. Like I've always struggled at like finding lines in bowls and pump tracks and stuff like that in real life. And you'll probably be able to tell based on how I do this in game. But we'll hit here. Because like in real life, most skate parks have like a flow to them. Like you know, you hit this wall, then you hit this wall, then there's a big kicker. Like there's a line to everything. Lazy nollie flip. Whoa. Oh god, hold on, I'm all over the place. Complete sidetrack here, but if you do the lazy style and you do these little baby pushes, you get the weirdest loosey-goosey push. Realism, baby. It doesn't get better than this. Pump here. Pump here. And then maybe like a transfer. Yeah, maybe there. You know what? Honestly, I think I am gonna turn off semi-auto. Oh, it was off? I'm just getting too good at pumping. I'm going too fast. Maybe I just gotta be more picky about when and where I pump. Okay, and then... See what I mean about like I just don't know where to go? Sickest looking trick in the game. Whee! Not the sickest looking trick in the game. You can do the no complies front side too. I just think the backside ones look so sick. Come through here. I do like that transfer. And then maybe that corner. See, but then where? Into this thing? Another hip. And then maybe it can shoot us into here. Where we try to do a hand plant, but we miss. Yeah, I'm just really bad. I'm making a video talking about how much I like the transition physics in the game, but I can't use them. It's very frustrating. I'm not gonna admit defeat though. I at least want to get this whole line in. Drop in. Transfer. No, not to flat. Wow, I was going fast for that. Yep. Yep. Okay. Keep it going. Into the little bowl here. We're pumping around. One more kickflip nose bone. That's all I can do. Another one. And then it shoots you into this pocket. Yep. That was supposed to be a hand plant. The hand plants are speed dependent, so I just didn't have enough speed for that. But that, I mean, for me, for where my skill level is, that wasn't terrible in terms of like making it from point A to point B in a skate park. Aw, man. I only get 30 seconds of replay. Can I change that? I sure can. 1 minute. All right, we're just doing there's no keyframes in the replay editor yet, so I'm just following us. Back 3, no comply. See, dude, the pumping is so exaggerated. No, who is squatting that much when they pump? My hand's on the ground. Look how determined I look, though. We're looking past that. We're simply acknowledging the line that I chose. Into there. Actually I almost said ground. Actually grinded that. Little transfer. Come through here. Like maybe, you know, but in real life, I should have carved up that little left bank right there and then gone into here. You know, I just kind of chose like the flattest, straightest line. Hip. Another, I should have done, see right there, the realism part of my brain wanted to do frontside 5-0 grind, but I just like, I panicked. That felt fine. Yeah. There's a lot of potential. I think my dream transition trick in real life, dude, honestly, count the number of times I've said in real life in this video, it's sickening. Just a fat back 180 nose grab where you go. Yeah, wait, okay, we're gonna get this better. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, those actually look better than I thought they would, because that's how I'd want to do them in real life. How when you grab, oh, see, that's actually it right there. You like extend the tail over coping We're not quite overcoping, but it's giving the same effect, besides the fact that my arm is going through my shin. Yeah, I think I want to be a little higher, and I want to bring the board back sooner. We really have to carry our speed. So pump, pump. I want to go higher still. Maybe instead of doing too many pumps, we'll just pump. I feel like I went higher on that one, right? Oh, the alley-oop, that was so sick. No, that was tight. Yeah, that's scratching the itch, man. That felt good. Look, a new transition skating trick unlocked. I meant to throw a no comply in there. Can't even lie. Oops. I do get the left and right stick confused sometimes because the left stick is body flips, which is not what I'm trying to do. Come through, boom. Nose grab. Now we can do our kickflip nose bone. Yeah, I mean, I'm finally comfortable enough with it that I can have fun messing around with it. Where I think in Skate 3, and even up until now in the new EA Skate, I'm so bad at it that I don't even want to practice, you know? Whoa. I don't even think I've ever seen this rainbow rail, to be honest. There really is still a lot of the map that I haven't explored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, get up to the roof. Parkour. Oh, that works. That was a crazy parkour maneuver. I don't really know where I'm going up here. I'm just exploring. Oh God, that would have hurt. Oh, the tube. Where does the tube take us? I've never been in the tube. Let me use my newfound pumping skill to cruise around. All right, the tube wasn't that cool. I've said it once and I'll say it again. The more that I play the game, the more I find myself liking it. Despite, I feel like everyone online wants me to hate the game, but I don't, and I'm sorry. Little slappies. There's a lot of, it's fun, and that's what a game's supposed to be, dude. It's not that deep. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and honestly, hopefully, you know, because some people have a lot of time skating Skate 3 transition physics, or even the new Skate. I'm sure they're better than I am. If you got any tips and tricks that, that might make me better or might make me understand something more, let me know. All that being said, I will catch you guys next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.